What makes a story interesting? What draws us in and makes us want to know what happens next? Conflict. We want to know what happens because of the dramatic struggle between two forces in a story. No conflict, no plot. But conflict comes in different shapes and sizes. You can probably guess the most common kind. Character versus character. You can spot this type of conflict pretty easy, right? Two people fighting, two people who both want the same thing, or one person trying to stop someone from getting what they want. But conflict doesn't just happen between people. There are 3 other types of conflict that you will encounter in the stories you read. One type of conflict you may have read in the past is character versus nature. You know, like the Swiss Family Robinson. When you read a story with this type of conflict, the main character is struggling to survive, either in the wild, during some natural disaster, or something similar. A third type, and one you probably hadn't even thought of, is character versus society. This type of conflict is really about a character seeing something wrong with what society is doing, and they want to do something about it. Finally, there is character versus self. Can you guess what this means? If you guessed that this is about the struggle in the mind of a character, you're right. We can all relate to this one, huh? Everyone deals with not knowing the right thing to do or say. Well, when a character is dealing with this type of conflict, that's exactly what's happening. It's important to know that stories generally have more than one type of conflict, but one tends to be central or most important. Any thoughts on how you can figure it out? One clue. Plot. Give up? Or did you guess that by identifying the climax of the story, you will also figure out what type of conflict is most important to its meaning? If you did, gold star. If not, no worries. The more you study the elements of literature, the easier all of this is to figure out. So now, the next thing that you read, think about, what type of conflict is this? Learn more about all the elements of literature and what makes a story great by clicking on the Elements of Literature playlist. If you want to stay in the loop on all of my videos, click subscribe now.